Hi, how are you doing? Today I thought we would try something different. I'm going to need a volunteer. I'm going to need somebody who can listen really good because I'm going to tell a story. Yes?
That's me.
That's you? You think you can listen really good?
That's the R. See that R? That means I'm really good at listening.
You're really good at listening. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tell a story about something that happened a long time ago when I was a kid. You're going to listen really closely to the story because when I'm done, you're going to stand over here where I am and I'm going to stand over there where you are. Yes. And you're going to tell the story. So I'm going to see how well you listen because listening is a really important part of life.
Really, see that R? I'm really good at listening.
That's really good because listening is important in life. The Bible tells us to obey our parents and obey people in authority over us. You know, people like school teachers and coaches and things like that. But in order for us to obey them, we have to listen so we know what they want us to do. So we're going to see how well you listen. All right?
Oh, so good.
All right.
That's what that R is for. That R means really good at listening.
Very good. So while you're listening really good, like that R stands for, you're going to stand right there. And I'm going to stand right here until I get done with the story, okay? All right. So a long time ago when I was a little kid and I was in school, I got home from school one day and my mom said, "Would you like to go to the zoo?" And I said, "Oh, yes, I'd like to go to the zoo. I love the zoo. I love the zoo. I love the zoo. I love the animals." And my mom said, "All right, great. Let's go to the zoo." And I said, "But I haven't eaten dinner yet." And she said, "That's all right. We're going to celebrate and we're going to pick up some food on the way." So I could hardly wait. I jumped in the car and we put our seatbelts on and we started driving down the road. And we were driving down the road and it was going good. And it was time to stop and get the food. And we went through the drive-thru and we got some food to eat. And I was eating and it was going really good. And Mom was driving. And then all of a sudden, we were at the zoo and we were parking. And it was good that I had just finished eating because I got out of the car. And we walked and walked and walked and walked and walked. And we saw all sorts of animals. We saw great big tall giraffes. Yeah. And we saw scary looking lions roar. And we saw kangaroos that were just kind of hopping. And they were all so beautiful and cute and fun to watch. And oh, don't forget the monkeys. And then as we were getting ready to leave, it started to get really dark outside. And I looked at my mama and I said, "Mama, it looks like it's getting dark, like maybe it's gonna storm." And she said, "Yeah, we better hurry. It looks like it might rain." So we started walking really fast. And right before we got to the car, down came the rain and we got wet. But it was still a great trip because we got to eat that food and we got to see all of those amazing animals. It was really cool.
Awesome.
Do you think you can remember that story to tell us?
All
right, very good. So let's switch spots. I'll move over here. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so you were excited about going to the zoo and you put on your seatbelt. Click. And you were driving. And you got to have your favorite food and it was so yummy. And you go to the zoo and you see the giraffes. And you know, the monkeys, and the lions, oh no, and it was like all cloudy or something like that. And you said, "Oh my goodness, I think I hear a train."
No. It wasn't a train. It was down came the rain and we got wet.
Oh.
Wet. It's very important that you remember it is rain, because we got wet. Wet.
Really good listener.
Yes, you're a really good listener. That was all great. Other than that, it wasn't train. It was down came the rain.
All right.
All right. So go ahead, give it a try.
So you're driving to the zoo, and you're so excited, and you had the yummy food, and then you just, and then you went into the zoo, and you were walk, see the giraffes, and you see the monkeys, and you're like, the lions, and and it's like, so cloudy, and then I saw a crane.
No, you didn't see a crane, it was down came the rain. Here, I'll tell the story again. You listen really good, other than that you keep missing the end. It's down came the rain. That's a really important part because we got wet. Okay? Yeah, you're on the right track. Keep working on those listening skills because they'll come in handy. They'll help you be able to obey your parents and people in authority over you, like coaches and teachers. So here we go. I'll give you the short version, okay? One day I got home from school and my mom said, let's go to the zoo. So I was all excited because I love going to the zoo. So we got in the car and we put our seatbelts on and we started driving. And we had to stop and get some food through the drive-thru. And we got some food to eat and we started driving again and it was all really good. And I was all excited because I was enjoying the food and I could hardly wait to see the animals. And then we were at the zoo. And it was great. I had just finished eating, so we took our seatbelts off and we got out of the car and we walked and walked and walked and walked and walked. And we saw great big tall giraffes and we saw scary looking lions and we saw kangaroos hopping around and we saw monkeys and it was so much fun. And then all of a sudden when we were about done seeing the animals, it started to get dark outside. And I started to get scared because I thought that maybe a storm was going to come. So I said to Mommy, do you think it's going to, it's a kind of storm? And she said we should hurry to the car because it looked like it was going to rain. And right before we got in, we got all wet. Yeah, I thought I was going to be sneaky and get you wet, but instead you were sneaky and you got me wet. That was a lot of fun. But you know what? We had to listen. You had to listen to me in the story. And in life, we have to do a lot of listening. We need to listen to our parents. We need to listen to people who are in authority over us, people who are taking care of us, people like teachers and coaches. That way we know what they want us to do and we can obey. All right? I hope that as you go through today and this week and throughout your lives, you'll work at listening and obeying. I hope you have a great day.